What is up? Thank you for coming to my channel, Prison POV. You're getting things from a little bit of a different view today because I got a new dresser right here. I used to put my camera over here on a desk. I had a different TV type deal, and as it turns out, it was much shorter. So then today when I make a video, I sit up like I usually do. You can only see like top part of my body. I wasn't feeling it. So I brought everything over here. This is usually the angle you'd get if you watch me play guitar on Instagram. Do it like this today. You have to placate OCD. So we're going to keep it moving. Alright, so a very important video today. We're going to basically talk about the future of Prison POV. And then I got 4 stories lined up. It's not too shabby. So first off, trip on this. Right now, this day and age, I'm a student. That's what I consider myself today, talking to you. As I stand before you, a student. I've been to school since February. It's not full time, but it is a handful. 3 hours every day. They give lots of homework. Sometimes as much as 16 different articles of things you have to turn in. You have your quizzes, you have your lookup activities, you have your scorns, which is the PowerPoint things, your CLOs, your professionalisms. There's a lot of stuff. It'll keep you busy. So, how I've been supporting myself and living this whole time? Unemployment. I've been on unemployment ever since August 2019 when I got laid off from my drilling rig job. We used to drill holes for farms, for water wells, and then sometimes for the big drilling rigs need a pilot hole. So we go do a little tiny hole, 80-foot hole, put a conductor in it. Worked there for a year, start getting slow. I asked my boss to lay me off so I can get on unemployment so I can kick methadone. That's when I started the channel, Methadone Detox. I detoxed, but then I messed up, and went south, got back on methadone. Hey, but there's another detox in the works, believe that. However, be that as it may. Where am I going with this? So, yeah, got laid off August 2019, got on unemployment. Unemployment started running out to expire in March of 2020 is when it's going to run out. I had a job lined up at Dreyer's Ice Cream. But COVID kicked in. So then I got all these extension after extension. I've been on unemployment for 2 years, got 4 different extensions. But it has been hell. Unemployment has not been easy. And I didn't want to tell you guys my business. There's so many times I want to make a video talking about unemployment, what they did. I'm banging my head against the wall. Sometimes you don't get paid. It'll say pinning. You can't get them on the phone. Just madness. It wasn't easy collecting this unemployment. But that's what kept me afloat. It's kept me alive. Now I got a balance to this day. However, unemployment got terminated September 4th. All those federal extensions, all the unemployment, all that beeswax got terminated. And I knew that. However, I have a balance. I have an $1,100 balance. So I figured I'd still continue to get it. But no, balance or not, doesn't matter. Unemployment expires September 4th. So, I'm living solely off of YouTube right now. That's what's keeping me afloat, paying my bills. I know a lot of people say I'm in my parents' house, but I haven't lived with my parents since I was 2 years old. I've never had my own room anywhere. Parents are not. More often than not, I was living with my mom's brothers and sisters. So no, definitely not living in my parents' house in my room, my childhood room, as if I ever had such a thing. Anyhow, this is my pad, my room. I paint all the bills by myself. I mean, this is my room and my pad. Oh, it's not my pad. I rented off my cousin. Be that as it may. I pay all the fucking bills here. This is my house. Unemployment's keeping me afloat. That's gone. I'm living off of YouTube now. YouTube pays me about $1,000 a month, depending on if I go live and got any donations or not. This month, I must not have gotten live, I guess. I mean, I kind of forget these things, because I'm only getting $700. YouTube pays on the 21st. So the 21st this month, I'm going to give my issue $700. Now, you can't live off that. I know can't is not a very popular word, but I think it's very fitting in this sense, since you can't live off $700. You know, another thing I cannot do school, work, and YouTube. There's no way. I would have to get up in the morning, go do a job, come home, maybe get a quick dinner, go to school, get home from school about 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, go to bed. I mean, when would I even have time for homework? It'd have to be on like a Friday, squeeze it in, do some homework while I'm at school on the weekends. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to do it. But I don't want to change things. I want to keep things the way they are. Me in school doing YouTube, and I found a way. I found a way we could do this. The join button is fantastic. I hooked it up today. I think this could be a total game changer. For only $4 a month, the Point of View crew could totally keep me afloat and just keep this channel alive. $4 a month. That's nothing. And it'd be even better because since people are actually putting hard-earned dollars into it, I'd bump it up a notch. I'd do videos 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not only that, you would not have to do it forever. You would have to only do it for the next 3 or 4 months. Just get me through school. So basically, I want this for. Just get me through school. I already have job offers. One of my homeboys, he doesn't know this yet, but he's going to give me a job upon graduation. You know I'm talking to you, brother. I see you. be that as it may, doesn't matter. There's going to be jobs, man. There's already toxic jobs now. I only have less than 60 days of school, about 6 weeks. I'll get a job. Unjoin. When I go back to work at the first year, whatever, just unjoin. All it basically is a donation from you, a $16 donation spread over 3 months. It's nothing, man. And I'm not talking to people who are hating right now telling me to go fuck myself. I'm talking to people who got love for me and say, Splinter, if there's anything I can ever do. Here, this is something we could do. Keep the channel going. $4 a month for just a couple months. It's nothing, the join button. Now, I don't know what perks come with it. I looked at it. I know it said member-only lives and member-only videos. I don't know nothing about that. Please don't join and wait for your member-only live and member-only video. I know it said that, but I don't know how to do that. I mean, honestly, I'm just looking at it as a donation. I don't even really know what perks you'll get out of it. I'm just looking at you throwing me $4 so that we can keep the channel going and I can get me through school. And there are perks that come with it, and I just have to work my angles. Sure, I don't mind doing a members-only live. You know, I'll have to work it out and see what it is. But I know the join button is there, and if you want to keep seeing these videos, keep seeing me, join up, $4. If not, I'm like, fuck you, Splinter. Go to work full. I got no problem with that. That's what we'll end up doing. Okay, only time will tell. So, some videos. Look, I've been fired from Frito-Lay 2 different times. Fired. The first one, trip on this. I was so happy to go, too. My stepdad had worked at this construction company. Got me the job. I was in my early 20s. The first jobs I was doing with this construction company is like an oil field construction company now. And I was doing like tank cleaning, literally picking up trash at refineries. This real bullshit work. I want to get in there and help the welders, break out the tape measure and do like some tradesman type work. So, finally I got the call to go to Frito-Lay. I was so happy. I knew I had a lot of co-workers, a lot of people from the company were there. And I heard they get a lot of hours out there too. I was so happy. So I show up there my first day. I heard the foreman is somewhat of a jerk, whatever. I ain't tripping on all that. I get out there, I'm in this big old huge room. Hey, where'd you come from? Big old huge room. And they're putting the water pipes on the wall. And my job is to put these rubber gaskets inside this little clamp thing that's going to hold the pipe together. So I got to put these, it's like a little thing, it's got nut and bolt on each side, and I got to put the rubber gasket on there. So what I did is I'm doing it, okay? That's my job. Whoop, I'm doing it. All of a sudden, I hear, hey, motherfucker! I'm like, whoa, who's the boss talking to? And he's ways away. And he's like, yeah, I'm talking to you, pencil dick. And I'm like, yikes, still continuing to work. He's like, I'm talking to the dumb asshole who's sitting down on my job. And I'm like, oh shit, it's me. But I wasn't sitting down though. I was working on my haunches. They didn't provide me with a table. Dude, how can I put that rubber gasket in that thing? I was like this, and I had like the thing on my lap, and I was working it, bro. I didn't have a table. I thought I was doing a damn good job, but wasn't exactly comfortable in my ankles. I felt like I'm taking one for the team, doing it in that manner. Get out of here, pencil dick. So I stand up, I'm like, whoa, part of me wanted to go up and talk to him and say, like I apologize, like, whoa, man, did you have a bad day or what? You really want me to leave? But he clearly said, pencil dick, kick rocks. So I just stood up, looked, the place was dead quiet. I felt assaulted. I was verbally assaulted. I left. I just walked out and left. Got my car, drove to the site, the construction site, the home office of the construction company, walked in, and guess what? I got in trouble for leaving. Like, why'd you leave? I was like, he said, get out of here, pencil dick. I mean, why would I stay? What am I supposed to do at that point? Sir, I insist you measure me. No, what am I going to do? So they got mad at me, and I can see the chairs like kind of fucking me a little bit. They got mad at me. I left. Be that as it may. I thought it was kind of shitty how it all went down. Another time got fired at Frito-Lay. They ended up having me go back there later on, because I stayed with the company. They just didn't have me work for that guy at Frito-Lay no more. But then they're going to let me go back to Frito-Lay. But trip on this, man. There's more story to this. Basically, I was married, had 2 beautiful little girls. We're in Oklahoma. We should have stayed. I was enrolled in Tulsa Welding School. A bunch of crazy stuff. We decided to come back to Bakersfield and say, hey, we'll step to the family for holidays. I ended up twisting off. It was crazy. I went around my family, but too bad a lot of my family was spun out at the time. You know, you lay down with dogs, you're going to get fleas. That sort of situation. And so, yeah, I got spun out. The wife was real, I was going to say, that's the opposite of understanding. She was ununderstanding. She was not understanding of what I was doing. So it caused a big old fight. Yeah, we basically ended up splitting up. But first, though, at the beginning of it all falling apart, we would fight over the car. That was the main thing. I went ahead and went over to Rex and was hanging out. She was living with her mom. We had 1 car, but hey, 2 sets of keys. I would take it from her, and she would take it from me. One night I had it, though, and I had got a job to go back to work at Frito-Lay. And I woke up in the morning, go to work, make coffee, I look out, the car's gone. So I call her up, and I say, hey, I gotta go to work, Frito-Lay, you better come pick me up. She's like, all right, I'll give you no, you better bring me the car, I said. She goes, no, I'll give you a ride there. I was like, how about home? She goes, no, I'll give you a ride home. But I'm keeping the car. I was like, all right. I believed I had it because I was working. I believe I should have had the car because I was working. She feels she should have had the car because she had the kids. There could be an argument made for both sides. Be that as it may, she had the car, she's gonna give me a ride. And I thought it was cool because she did something foul. And I knew she did. She can't get over on me. I seen it come from a mile away. And she would not entertain the topic. When I got on the phone, I was like, hey, so I want to address the fact that you did this and that. Click, she'd hang up. But now she can give me a ride all the way to Frito-Lay. We're going to talk about this subject. She did me foul. She did me hella dirty. We're going to talk about it. So she picks me up, we're driving out there, and I start saying, hey, you do this and that, you did this and that. Here's my evidence. I'm making a case against you now. This is what I think you did. I know you did it. Come on, why don't you just cop to it? I really wish you'd admit to it. Or no, you did. She's denying it. No. And Frito-Lay is a good, 45-minute drive. Finally, we get out there. I'm getting out of the car, got my lunch pail. She says, yeah, I did, motherfucker. She drives off. I throw my lunch pail at her. I'm so mad. She copped to it as soon as I was out. Get your own ride home. And yes, I did it. Damn, I'm so mad. That's all I could think about. Ooh, I'm so heated. So I go, and I can't really do my work. I almost chopped my finger off. I'm not paying attention. There's like a big old box of razor blades. I almost put my whole... It was gnarly. I was somewhere else. I was a million miles away. I was thinking, I knew it. I was like, ooh, if I just had 5 more minutes, I just loved it. So then I'm just... And then I get a call. Then my foreman says, hey, the company just called for you. They want you to go work somewhere else. They want you to go. They must not know you're here. You need to go call the home office because they're looking for you. They want you to go so-and-so. Tell them you're here with me. I was like, well, how am I going to call him? He goes, go in the maintenance shop. There's a phone on the wall. So I go in there and I'm called. It's like, yeah, hey, I'm already out here at Belly Sun. I'm working with Mike Reed. You ever do it? I said, yeah. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll stay here. Okay, bye. Then I call. She answers, like, you did it. I knew you did it. You're hella foul. Wait, I want to know how many times. I don't know exactly when. Tell me when this took place. They're all, sir. The mechanic guy's Frito-Lay. They're all, sir, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I'm using the phone. Like, you need to get off. Like, we already saw you use it. Now you use it again. I was like, oh, I'm going to call you back. I hung up. And I went working, but I could think about that phone. I'm working, and I slid back over to that phone, got back on it again. She answered. I'm like, oh, I can't believe you. You lying dirtbag, you piece of shit. Sir, excuse me, you have to get off the phone. Then they tell me, hey, dude, you come back in this maintenance shop, we're going to tell your boss you're former, you're going to be in deep shit. Stay out of here. All right, hang up the phone. Now it's lunchtime. I'm like, how could I? I end up walking back into Frito-Lay, through the hallways, the highways and byways of the inner workings of the building. I find some office with like a big desk, a leather type top, like a really nice desk. It's just like a lawyer's office or some shit. I go in there and I get down behind and I get the phone because I had to call her just one more time. And I'm behind the desk, literally like a chair like this, and I say, you piece of shit, I knew you fucking did it, and I'm getting that car. Here I'm coming in that car, and then click, and I look up and someone's pushing it. I'm going to call security. Who are you? What the hell's going on? No, I work here. No, you don't work here. No, but I do work here. Not here, but I mean, I'm here working here. I'm working outside doing whoop, Scooby, this and that. You gotta get the fuck out. They come and they escort me off the property. Escorting me off the damn property. And then I went across the street to the store. I had no money. I called my dad, came out and picked me up. They already called my dad. She did. Said I'm tripping or flipping out and I've been calling her this and that. They called my dad, got fired. They caught me using all these phones. I was like, take me over there. He's like, hell no. I'm not going to be no conspiracy to whatever you're plotting. He's like, shit, I shouldn't even be giving you a ride. I'll drop you off at the bus stop. My dad took me to the bus stop, gave me a little bit of Skrilla, some change. I get on the bus, I'm plotting. I can't wait. I pulls over to her pad. I go get in the car, start it up. But it's got one of those things on it for the, like the lock thing. Steering wheel locker device. Right in the steering wheel. But you can still get some right-hand turns. So I took off, but you had to be real careful. So I just went out, turned right. She's in Oildale, turned right on Airport. Right on China Gray Loop, right on Chester all the way down, right on Union. Now I'm back in Rex and Acres. What? Called up Tattoo Mike. Within 10 minutes, he had that freaking bar type thing off. Then she came back later with the cops. I went and hid on the roof. I was there for 2 hours. The cops were only there for like 2 minutes. Homeboy didn't come back and say they left. Finally, 2 hours later, I'm like, Scrappy! Scrappy! There was like a little cutout up on the roof. Scrappy comes. What, dog? What's that, homeboy? I'm like, dude, what are they doing? He's like, who? The cops. They left, dude. They're only here like a minute. They came by the car and left. I was like, wait, let me up here for 2 fucking hours? Like, I thought you knew. You thought I knew? You thought I just chose to just be up here in this little tiny hole for 2 hours? I was waiting for you to come get me. Ugh. I also got fired 2 other times. Trip on this shit, man. Same company. They do these things called refinery shutdowns. Shutdowns are the shit, dude. Shutdowns are the total lick. Because what they do is they shut the whole refinery down, changing out gaskets and shit, and they had to work non-stop until they get it back up running again. So they're going to turn it off, work nonstop until they can turn it back on, which you can't do that until the work's done. So you're working like around the clock, 24 hours a day. Well, not you. You'll work like one shift, 12 hours. Someone else come in, 12 hours. So this particular job, 16 hours in a row. No. 16 days in a row, 12 hours. But I got the night shift, kind of sucked. But what? It's going to be big old fat paycheck. I can't wait. I go there, the first night I work, everything's gravy. Staying right down the street. Second night I come, this dude, I didn't even notice him the first night. I don't even know why he came up and picked me to ruin my life. What drew him to me, I have no idea. But he just comes out of nowhere. Hey man, at lunchtime, you want to go Taco Bell? Come Taco Bell with me. I'll buy lunch. I had like an old bologna. I was like, fuck it, you're going to buy Taco Bell? Shit. This is right down the road. We go get in his car. It's a semi. It's a big old diesel. But no trailer, of course. I'm like, dude, that's what you're driving to from work? A straight fucking semi? He's like, oh, it's like, like it's a rhetorical question, bro. I don't want to hear the fucking story, but still buying. So we get in and we drive, go get our Taco Bell, and we leave, clink, 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 clink. It's like 1 mile an hour. And he's like, dude, it's broke. I was like, I get that. He's like, we're going to have to drive only 1 mile an hour all the way back. It's going to take an hour to get back there. He's trying to explain it to me. I'm like, talk to the fucking hand, oh boy. So pissed. I was so happy to get this fucking job, and here I decided to go talk about you, and it's like, you're fucking broken down semi? Fuck, dude. Come like an hour later, we come walking up, him and I. How bad does that look? Like, what were you guys doing? Out fucking doing dope? What the hell? So then the boss sees us, goes, you guys leave, take off, we already placed you. But don't worry, we gave you a full day's wages. Beat feet. Catch you on the next one. See, I was pissed. Dude gave me a little bit of weed. That cheered me up a little bit. I don't remember what happened. I remember being pissed, though. Fuck. Then, I remember when I applied for this temp serve. And they called me up, going to do a shutdown of Boron. Boron, I think they make soap or something. It's like an outskirts of Bakersfield. I don't know, but Boron's like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours away. I'm going to do a shutdown. Same situation. It's like 8 days straight, 12 hours. You're going to be working nights. It's going to be a big old fat paycheck. We're going to pay for your motel room. You know, we're going to get you right there and all that. So I show up in my backpack and my clothes and be gone 8, 9 days, whatever. This one dude's going to give us a ride. There's 5 of us. We're driving. The driver's like, fuck. He's like, dude. Right before I left, my brother pulled up, dude. My brother, I seen him go in. He's going to hang out with my old lady. He's like, dude, I cannot be gone 8 days. We're all like, we're trying to de-escalate the situation. Like, your brother? He's like, nah, dude, I'm sure he's cool. He probably just came by and let her know, hey, call me, check on me, your boyfriend's gonna be gone. He's like, no, there's more to it than that. He's like, hitting his steering wheel, hitting his head. We're like, bro, chill out, it's gonna be okay. He's like, nah, it's fine, dude, nah. It's like, my brother comes by and does that all the time. Dude, it's gonna work out fine. Like, no, everyone's patting him on the back. Dude, you're tripping, dude, you're okay. Just get there, call her, it's fine. It's no big deal. He's like, no, fuck. 90 miles an hour, getting there. As we get out of the car, dude sitting next to me says, dude, bring your bag with you. I'm going, I'm going to bring mine. So I brought my bag. I had it on my lap already. He says, get in the trunk. I want my bag. Dude's like, no, why? Everything's all good. He's like, I want my bag. You're like, straight. Flaky, homeboy. You're like, unstable as a glass of water. Okay, here's your bag. We go in. We're meeting the people, whatever, do everything. And he took off. The other 3 people just took off their shit. That's our ride home, too. What? So now I'm like stressing. Like, how the fuck are we even going to get home? Then it was a pain in the ass. He was talking to the guy to arrange to get our cash, our daily cash for the motel room. That was a pain, and he was going to give us to a daily. And the whole, every day we were there was just a pain in the ass to find this guy, get the money, had to go to the bank. It was like freaking straight ulcer, just eating away at me, just straight non-stop stress, worried about, can we get the money from this dude? And then how am I going to get it fucking home? The people I was working with fucking was dicks. I told them, they're like, do you know how to do like crane signals and shit? And I was like, no, like fucking park it or what, like go faster? Like, no. I said, no, I don't. Okay, we're going to be working with this crane guy. I said, no, I don't know how to do the crane signals. Okay, go work with this crane operator. He's like, fuck, someone else who doesn't know how to do the things. I said, well, do you want to teach me the things 5 minutes? Or is like, do I need a secret handshake and fucking jump on one leg? I mean, how hard can it be? What's the fucking, land it? Fucking faster. Slow down. Put it over there. Fucking kiss my ass, you fucking cocksucker. I mean, what more can there be? Who knows? But, everyone I worked with out there was a fuck straight asshole. And then trip on this. Go to the motel room. Working nights now. Get about 7 o'clock in the morning, about 7:30, go to night. A jackhammer, loud as hell. I look out front, I'm right in front of the pool, and there's not 1 but 2 jackhammers tearing apart the pool area, a wall around the pool, right in front of my room. I go to the motel, I'm working nights, I get this room, but there's a dog show in town. There's like no available rooms. That's the only room we're going to be able to provide for you. Fuck. What made it even worse than that, my roommate, my coworker, was all sleeping like a fucking log, dude. Not me, I'm stressed out. I'm just like, how in the fuck are we going to get home? Sucked ass. But I made it home. There was even problems over my hours. Started burning me on my hours. Crazy shit. but shutdowns are the shit. But be that as it may, got some crazy work stories. And I don't want to produce any more crazy work stories till I get out of school. I'm not trying to work and go to school, but I will if I have to. I know exactly where I can go to. I can go right to the Union. They're already putting a bunch of my close students to work right down the street. This Kmart remodeling it for 14 bucks an hour. Might not be good for me, but good it sucks. Like I said, snarf, snarf. Goodbye to Peers and POV. I have to put on pause. I mean, maybe I can carve one out once a week, maybe, but I really don't see how. I really don't see how. I just rather have some of the point of view crew show a little bit of love. Hit the join button. If you don't want to do the join button, fuck it. Hit up on Cash App or PayPal and melt the PO box. Just throw it out there like that. Because, dude, I just want to keep this going like it is. And I'm looking forward to bumping it up a notch on a video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I got more stories, but we're going to leave it there for now. And yeah, cut the string, let it fly. Peace.